Yes, no? Alright, let me tell you something. Something about what this show stands for. It's called Ummeed, right? Ummeed means hope. I remember when I was in school, there's a story about this little boy. This little boy, one day his teacher went and told him that you have to, tomorrow, after the morning prayer, speak in front of all the students. He was not very sure. He went back to his classmates and he told his classmates, I have been told to speak tomorrow after the morning assembly. And his classmates told him, well, you are shy. You are afraid, you've never done this before. How will you do this? And he was not sure. And he was saying, okay, maybe I should go to the teacher and say that I cannot speak. And that's when his best friend came to him. And his best friend said, why don't you just give it a shot? Give it a try. Why not just once? So he went back home. He went back home that day. He prepared. He was thinking what to do. He did a lot of practice. He was trying his best to memorize what he wanted to speak. And after he prepared, next morning he was there. He did a lot of research, a lot of preparation. He was there in the morning. The prayer started. And after the prayers ended, he was supposed to get up on the dais and speak. But something was happening to him. When he got up on the dais, there was a sound that he could hear. This was the kind of sound he heard. That sound was coming through his heart. He was nervous. He didn't know what to do. But somehow he managed. He stood there and he started speaking. He spoke a few points. He was sweating. He was still not sure what to do. He was fumbling. He was stopping. He couldn't look at the audience. He was so nervous. But he somehow managed to speak one point after the other. And when he finished, it was just over. He just ran out of the dais. Because when he was speaking, he saw some of the students were laughing at him. They were smiling, giggling. He went out of the stage, out of the dais, went to his teacher and said, I cannot do this. I really cannot do this. I have done this today, but please do not tell me to speak again. And on that day, the teacher said something to the little boy. The teacher said, I believed in you. I believed in you, which is why I told you to speak. Yes, you fumbled. Yes, you made mistakes. Yes, you stopped and there were certain people who were laughing at you. But you did not stop. You carried on. I gave you 3 minutes. You spoke for 3 minutes. And I still believe in you because I believe that you can become a good speaker. So on that day when the boy went back home, he started thinking about what his teacher had said. There's something that the teacher gave this little boy. He was a shy boy. He was afraid. He had never spoken before. But when he got this one sentence, when the teacher said, I believed in you, he got what this show stands for. Ummeed. He got a hope. On that day, he set a goal for himself because of that hope. He said, I will keep preparing, I'll keep practicing, and one day I will speak in front of an audience, a big audience, and I will not fumble, I will speak with confidence. And he carried on with that preparation. He carried on practicing. And then he achieved what he wanted to achieve. Ladies and gentlemen, that little boy grew up to be the person who's speaking right now in front of you. And what my teacher has given as a message, had given on that day, what my parents have taught me, I would like to give that message to all of you. And to all the wonderful performers who will come up here on stage to perform. Always dream big. Believe in yourself. Follow your heart. And be ready to take the pains to achieve. And only then you will achieve all the success in your life. I wish all the best to the performers. On that note, I would like to end. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. That was wonderful.